Courtesy language, number one. Just when we are in the workplace, when we are seeing ourselves face to face, it's also the same way that courtesy is needed. When we are working from home, when we are talking virtually, when we are on Zoom, when we are on the phone, we also have to understand telephone etiquette. The ability to say please, the ability to say thank you, the ability to use modal auxiliaries, would you, could you, is still important, even if we are not seeing face to face. You must still be mindful of negative words, because there are certain things that turn sentences that on a normal day will be positive. You infuse some things and the sentence becomes offensive. One of the things we tell people is be mindful of starting your sentences with verbs. Verbs, action words. I'm sure we all remember what verbs are. I want you to do something for me. I would rather say, could you kindly do so, or kindly do this and that, rather than send this mail by noon, copy your line manager, copy and copy me. Yeah, the person will do that, but it can be delivered in a nicer way, in a more courteous way, in a more civilized manner. Be mindful of the use of verbs. Be mindful of what sounds like orders and commands, because people don't take kindly to it. Let us still be mindful of courtesy, politeness when we are talking to people, especially when it is virtual. Secondly, formality. There are some facilitators that we insist that if you're going to work remotely from home, you should dress up in the morning as if you're going to work. And you should have an office carved out for yourself somewhere in your house so that you go sit there and do your work. That's a fantastic solution. But it's not everyone that would have that luxury. Not everyone has the luxury of they must wake up at 6 a.m. like they used to do before, have their bath and dress up just because they want to reenact the process of coming to the work place. Not necessarily. But if we are going to have meetings, would you be kind enough to appear formal and remove distractions from your environment? I remember one of the earliest meetings that we had in Marcforte. Our meeting started and there was one of my colleagues that was lounging on his bed. And we were having a meeting, and I think some of the team members were saying, excuse me, would you sit up? And he was arguing, because to him, what's the big deal? I'm at home. I'm part of the meeting. I had to now step in and say, are you serious? How can you be lying down on the bed and we can see that you're lying down on the bed and we're supposed to have a meeting? Can you do us a favor? Sit up for the period of this meeting, and when you are done, you can do whatever you want to do on the bed. So please, that is part of it. And little things like that can skew communication. You are at work, you are at home rather, yes, but give the perception of seriousness when the meeting is going on. It goes without saying that once you are logged into the meeting, please mute your microphone if you are not the person that is doing the talking, so that we don't have all the external, noises and all of that. And then when it is time for you to talk, thank God for all these apps. There are different ways to indicate that you want to ask a question and all of that. So please, formality in appearance and demeanor is very important. We all know